the world's largest asset manager by AUM, has revealed that its Ethereum ETF saw massive inflows of $73.2 million in a single day. This is interesting for a number of reasons, not least of which is the fact that this is the largest single day of inflows ever recorded for an Ethereum ETF. In this video, we'll take a look at how much money has been flowing into this ETF over the past few months. We'll also examine what other analysts are saying about the future price of Ethereum and what you can do to protect yourself against the worst of a potential coming crypto crash. But first, if you're new here, welcome to my channel, The Know, one place for crypto education. And here we explain topics of the cryptocurrency world using analogies, stories, and examples so that you can easily understand them. In this video, we are going to explain what is going on with BlackRock's Ethereum ETF. So let's get into it. On January, the world's largest asset manager revealed that its Ethereum ETF had seen a staggering $73.2 million in inflows in a single day. This is interesting for a number of reasons. First, this is the largest single day of inflows ever recorded for an Ethereum ETF. Second, the announcement came just days after BlackRock filed for a second spot Bitcoin ETF. So what is going on? Well, the easy answer is that big money is starting to take notice of inflows into the iShares Ethereum ETF have totaled $826 million since the start of 2023. In January alone, net inflows reached $133 million, and the most recent daily report shows that the fund had outflows of $12.9 million on February, but even that is still within the normal range of fluctuations. And overall, the trend is clearly upwards. This is in stark contrast to the Bitcoin Trust, which has been plagued by outflows as the price of Bitcoin has stagnated over the past year. In fact, GBTC saw its biggest one-day outflow ever on February, when investors withdrew a staggering $278 million worth of Bitcoin. So why are investors pulling money out of GBTC and putting it into YETH? Well, there are a number of possible explanations. First, as we explained in our last video, the SEC has made it clear that it intends to take action against the massive amount of Ether held by centralized exchanges, and it seems likely that they will eventually come for Bitcoin as well. This means that investors may be starting to move their money into more secure wallets in order to avoid getting caught up in any future crackdown. Second, the SEC has also made it clear that it prefers the structure of the iShares funds to the creation redemption mechanism used by the Bitcoin Trust. This is because the SEC believes that the creation or redemption process creates opportunities for market manipulation. As a result, it is possible that some investors are simply choosing to invest in the iShares funds because they believe that they are less risky. Finally, there is the possibility that investors are rotating out of Bitcoin and into Ethereum because they believe that Ethereum has more upside potential. This is because Ethereum is still considered to be a more risky investment than Bitcoin, which means that its price could potentially rise faster. Fundstrat, Global Advisors analyst Tom Lee believes that Ethereum has the potential to hit 5,000 in 2023. He cites the upcoming Shanghai upgrade as one of the reasons for his bullish price target. The Shanghai upgrade is expected to make Ethereum staking more liquid, which could cause its price to go up. Lai also believes that the long-term trend for Ethereum is up, and that any short-term price movements should be viewed as opportunities to buy the dip. At the time of writing, however, Ethereum is trading at around 3, which is still a long way off Lee's 5,000 price target. If you're an investor, you may want to keep an eye on this situation and decide whether or not you want to buy Ethereum at its current price. Of course, Ethereum could go up to 5,000, but it could also go down to 3,000 or even lower. No one knows for sure what will happen with the price of any crypto. One thing that many analysts are warning about, though, is the possibility of a crypto crash. If you want to learn more about what a crypto crash is and how to protect yourself against it, check out our video on the topic. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to check out our free DeFi for Beginners guide and make sure to subscribe to the channel.